Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Samuel. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes a grab on the left. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hooks. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for space, it's Hooks. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Grabs behind the line. It's Hooks. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here comes the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Samuel. Finds his big tight end. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. First points of the day are on the board.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Central Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First down from back at their own 24-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the game. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Leads it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got his man on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot as he let go. When incomplete, they weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the ground with the back. And good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Samuel. Hauls it in.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mooney. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. Bought a little time. Let it go. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And how many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Irish! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, and they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count?
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. At the end of the 2nd quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. And the Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
And this offense wants to get back in the football game. It starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Chippewas will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Dropping back, it's Samuel. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. working the middle.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
To the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Looking downfield, it's Samuel. Got it in the middle, it's Hooks. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good the interception. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got it behind the line. It's Hooks.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking for a man. It's Samuel. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame right back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. Offense. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Let's go! Let's go! They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll run it again. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on second down. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive.
Turning it on! And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Samuel. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent.
Hey, what's up, man? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for right now. I don't know if we'll get back on later on or not, but that's gonna be it for right now. We're gonna take us a break. I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. Don't forget to add us over there. My EA ID is up top. NCAA scoring. Hit that follow button. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. You know what to do. All that good stuff. All right. Yep. We're gonna get off here for a little while, and we might be jumping back on this evening. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for stopping in, and thank you, man. Well, I appreciate the gift there. So thank you very much. Peace.